Perfectionism. This is a big topic. It's something that comes up all the time in my coaching sessions, and it's something that really gets in the way of productivity, especially in business. So it felt like a great topic to make a video on. As a recovering perfectionist myself, I have a lot to say on the topic. And in this video, we're going to get clear on what exactly is happening here. Why does this happen? And I'm going to give you some tips on how to overcome your perfectionism so that you can get shit done. Welcome to my channel where I'm all about how to live your life with courage and confidence. So if you're interested on anything on the topic of personal development, courage, confidence, and leadership, then hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you can be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. I'm Mischaela Richter, and I'm a personal development and leadership coach, and I help creative seekers lead in their lives with courage and confidence. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, you can check out my website. It's at mischaelarichter.com, and stick around for the end because I have a tool for you that will help you with leveling up your life. All right, let's get into it. Perfectionism. What's it all about? Why are we this way? What's going on here? Well, to put it bluntly, perfectionists are control freaks. We like control, we like certainty, we like knowing what the outcome of things are going to be. And so perfectionism is a way to curate your experience and ensure that you don't have to deal with uncertainty or negative outcomes. And this is a fallacy. It's not possible. It's not possible to be perfect all the time. However, our brains love certainty and control because it makes us feel safe and secure. So perfectionism can be useful when you're working within a familiar territory, when you're working in an area that you're very comfortable in and you know exactly what to expect. You've done this before. You know what you need to do to achieve that high result that you're looking for. And perfectionism is not useful when you're moving into uncharted territory, when you're moving into unfamiliar ground, where it's more difficult to achieve that high result that you're looking for because you haven't done this before. And rather than, charging forward and doing the best you can, you're holding this ideal of perfectionism in front of you, which often leads to procrastination, analysis paralysis, or complete avoidance altogether. The result of this is nothing's getting done. You're not making any headway. You are stuck. Hands up if you've ever felt yourself in analysis paralysis mode. I know I've sure found myself there. So what do we do about it? Well, I'm going to give you some tips here. First of all, the very first thing you want to do is notice when you're in that state of procrastination, analysis paralysis, or complete avoidance. Notice that you're stuck. Notice that your perfectionism is now getting in the way of your productivity. When this is happening, when your perfectionism has caused you to stop being productive, what is happening here is your inner saboteur, your inner critic, whatever you want to call it, has taken over. You've found yourself mired in the details. You're overwhelmed with the amount of work you need to do. And that inner critic, your saboteur, has come to the forefront. It's taken the wheel and it's saying things to you like, you're not going to be able to do this. You're not good enough. You're going to fail. You're going to be judged. You're going to be rejected. So this is the messaging that's going on in your mind. And it's really hard to work under those circumstances. If those are the thoughts in your head, you're going to be like, and you're just going to get overwhelmed and you're going to stop. That's when we get stuck. So recognize that this has happened. Recognize you're in that place. Notice that you've lost trust in yourself. You no longer believe that you're going to be able to do the thing. Okay, so number 2, you've noticed this is happening. And now what you need to do is pause, zoom out, and reconnect. So when I say pause, I literally mean pause, like stop. Stop what you're doing, sit back in your chair, take a breather, and reconnect. So reconnect with 2 things here. First, reconnect with your vision. Like, what is the outcome that you're going for here? Look at the big picture, because the devil is in the details. And when we get into this place of perfectionism and overwhelm, it's because we're mired in the details. So it's really important that you zoom out, look at the big picture, look at what's really important here. Look at the big why. Why are you so focused on this thing? What is the eventual outcome you're looking to achieve? And then reconnect with a higher part of yourself. So when the inner critic, your saboteur, has taken over your mind and it's hijacked your thinking, it's really important that you connect with a different voice so that you have different self-talk happening in there. So I like to personify these parts of ourselves. It's a way for us to kind of extract these voices, take a look at them, and make a choice over which we would prefer, which voice we would prefer to be listening to, which voice would we prefer to have control of our self-talk. So let's connect with your inner leader. And this is the part of you that does get shit done. This is the part of you that has achieved things in your life. So reconnect with the part of you that you can trust, the part of you that believes in your abilities. Think about the things that you have achieved in your life. Think about the successes that you've had. Allow your mindset to shift and trust that you are going to do your best given your abilities to date. Whatever it is that you have here to work with, you're going to work to the fullest potential of that. You care. That's why you're stuck, because you care so much. So trust in that. Okay, number 3 is reprioritize. So once you've connected with that higher self, that inner leader, that part of you that does believe in you, you're able to access a shift in priorities. So there's some different frameworks that can serve you here. And like I said, this is a long game. And when you're placing all of your attention on the outcome versus the process, you're going to get really stuck. So it's about placing your attention on the process, not the outcome. Progress over perfection. Learning over knowing. Brené Brown has this really great quote, which is, I'm just going to glance so I get this right. I am here to get it right. I'm not here to be right. So know that life is a long process of learning and growth. And if you've arrived at perfection, then what? That's boring, right? So there's a real dedication to failure that could serve you here. Like, really commit to making mistakes. Accept that that's going to be part of the process. We all make mistakes. We're all going to keep making mistakes. That's how we learn and grow. So whatever the outcome is of this particular thing you're working on, don't expect it to be perfect. Don't expect it to not have flaws, because that's the best way to learn. You put the product out, you get some feedback, you gain some new understanding or learning along the way, and then you improve it, right? So there's always room for improvement. So I'll say it again, progress over perfection. Reprioritize, progress over perfection. It's far better to be progressing, putting a product out that may not be perfect, than to be stuck in analysis paralysis and not getting anything done at all. Rejuvenate and reconvene. So while you're going through these steps, it may serve you to actually step away from your workspace, take a walk around the house, refresh your drink, take a walk around the block, do some stretching, like move your body, like whatever you need to do to like shake that negative energy off. Send your saboteur to the back of the bus, put your inner leader in front of the wheel, and reconvene. Reapproach your task with the fresh mindset of growth, progress, learning. Whatever I do is going to be good enough for now, and I will continue to improve. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope this helped give you a little bit of a different perspective on perfectionism. It is the enemy of productivity, and we want to really just keep our focus on producing progress and growth. Commit to making mistakes, be okay with failure. All of the most successful people have failed. It will happen, and that's okay, because if you reframe that failure as a learning opportunity and continue forward, then you'll start to appreciate your mistakes and your failures as opportunities for growth. Okay, let me know what you think of this. Let me know, even if you think I'm full of shit, I want to hear about it. I'd love to engage in a conversation. Let me know what landed for you. And as promised, I have a tool to help you when it comes to the topic of being stuck. So if you're feeling stuck in your life and you're not quite sure what it is exactly that needs to shift, I have a tool to help you get some clarity on what area of your life really requires your immediate attention. Is it your relationships? Is it work? Is it money? Is it health and wellness? Is it your physical environment? So this tool will help you get some real clarity on what area it is that you need to focus your attention on first, and help you get some action steps so that you can actually take your very first step on creating some shifts and leveling up your life. So that's free. You can download that. It's in my video description below here. And I would love to see that you've downloaded that and you're taking steps to grow. So, also, if you're interested in working with me, you can find me at my website. It's MischaelaRichter.com. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook. The handle's right above me here. You can drop me a message below and I'll give you the information. I'm here for you. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. All we need is a screen, thanks to the wonders of technology. And I'd love to offer you a complimentary clarity session to see how I can be of service to you and see what it is you could gain from working with me. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. I put a new video out every week, and I have got some more videos for you here to watch, so tune into those. And thanks for watching. If you like this, share it with a friend. We want to get the good word of personal development out there to everyone.